It's crazy that Abed is in the team and you just never see his Meepo anymore. But we've seen Meepos handle the Lycan. I think that's part of why they respect Ban It Out so early.
Tomato can definitely play it. It's not the best, but Abed also plays Meepo. So I would be curious if they would actually like swap roles and put like Tomato mid and put Abed on Meepo and safe lane or something.
Be pretty hype. Silencer Lion combos coming out. I would say like if Lycan was available, he'd be a great pick because you just run at these supports and they don't get to play the game. And I'm trying to think who's available that could do something similar. But Lycan actually is one of the better heroes at that. Especially because Beastmaster's already out. But you need someone to get to the Silencer. It's actually such a good Silencer game. Someone has to find him and take him out. Or maybe you just run away. Stampede during the global and just wait for it to end. That's another way to address it.
แป๊บนึงดูให้ครบก่อน That's a good idea. Fly Phoenix is such a classic.
เฮ้ยแต่ผมไล่บ้านเขียวนะตามมานะตามมา
He loves that hero.
Yeah. It's a strong laner.
ผมชอบ VP ครับ
Not the best team fight for it right now. Like you do have Puck Coil, you have Stampede and stuff like that, but there are like Avulus I feel like can essentially just walk away from the egg right now. So it's that part's a little bit sad. But it is very strong in the lane, which Lycan typically is not the strongest laner.
เก็บทุกคู่เลยเหรอ ผมมาไล่บ้านเขียวฮะบ้านเขียว
role here to shut it down.
มารับแวะรับเฉยๆฮะ
I think is a great lane counter to Lycan, which people don't seem very keen on ever picking.
ใครอยากดูตามมานะที่ช่อง
See what they want to go
ซูป
for.
นะครับเหนื่อยจังเลย
Just pick the Anti-Mage.
Terrorblade.
Just pick it. Pick the Anti-Mage.
I don't know. The rest of the heroes don't scream Anti-Mage, unfortunately.
I mean, it's so good against Lion. Like Lion Lycan is the exact same lane, and you can never pressure Anti-Mage because you can't use the stun on Lion. You have to open Hex. So all you could do is just like potentially mana drain him, and then he just blinks on you and attacks you.
True, but later on in the game, I do think like the Invis Wolf Scouting plus Blink Hex is tough to deal with.
Yeah.
Plus you got like Global, and then like there could be a Requiem. So I mean, if there was one hero, I think the lane is good. And then if there was a hero that you just wreck in the mid game, you know, like that Storm Leshrac, I'd be up for it then. I'm just a little iffy on it here without that. And unfortunately, you don't have the last pick to see if it comes in on the carry.
Ban Anti-Mage, pick Medusa.
Yeah, could be.
Nah, they got Lion.
Terrorblade also good. Just to like copy the Lycan aura. That's pretty popular in a Tomato classic.
Yeah, I can see the Terrorblade.
ก็จริงนะผมก็ว่าดาบสุดท้ายมันดูแปลกๆอยู่เหมือนกัน
You banned out of Baden. You do get rid of Ursa. Makes sense. Yeah. Yep. In terms of Avulus for the carry role here, run it back with a Nature's Prophet.
You could if you want to play the map and the Invis Wolf Scouting. Downside is Terrorblade is considered a good matchup into Nature's, so you wouldn't be able to force the direct fights.
เดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงเดี๋ยวมาไปเอาโค้กก่อน
Because they have egg and
เติมคาเฟอีนก่อนแป๊บนึง
I actually don't know if you want to directly 5v5, even though you have the Silencer. Something like Lifestealer might work. Should be fine in the lane. The Sentry's got a lot of damage. Maybe if you had a stronger support, I'd be more open to that one. But I think he actually does okay to Terrorblade because you can build...
He's a good matchup to TB.
Radiance, Mjolnir, and then you steal a lot of life from the illusions because you do the bonus damage.
I think they'll go Lifestealer. I actually do think that's probably their best bet. What? That is a Smiling Knight classic. Like, he loves Wraith King. This is one of those things about Smiling Knight. For those of you that don't know, this dude's like Grandmaster on a bunch of carries that you don't really expect. One of them is Medusa. The other one is Wraith King.
At this point, I do expect the Medusa. They always seem to go for it for him, but the Wraith King has been out of meta, and maybe that's why we don't see it as much. He also could go the Radiance Mjolnir build. We were just saying maybe that for the Lifestealer, and I would say you have a stronger start than Lifestealer in the lane.
Is he seriously not going to use the Arcana? Why would he change his set away from his bright red, beautiful Arcana?
Bring back Skeleton King.
I mean, you always go Bone Guard in this guy. The Wraith, what is it? Wraith something? Wraith Strike?
Spectral Blade. What is it?
Blade. That sounds a little bit more familiar.
Something with the dagger, the delayed hit.
Yeah, it's terrible. That is like, that facet got over nerfed so many times. So now you have to go Bone Guard, which is fine because Bone Guard's actually great for split pushing as well as just like consuming farm on the map. Hear me out, actually. I'm gonna do some math here. He actually unequipped his Arcana. What is this?
Why would he do this to us?
So here's my thing. Wraith King, I did theorycraft an offlane build for him a while ago, which was like a Helm of the Dominator with drums, because the boys and the summon actually just do so much work. And I was a little bit curious as to why we weren't seeing like offlane Wraith King coming out when we started seeing the Helm of the Dominator build. But I guess like he just still felt kind of weak compared to some of the other heroes. But yeah, here we are. We're back, I guess.
I feel like the Helm of the Dominator, part of the reason people like it is that, one, the sustain in the lane, but then two, the increased farming speed from the item itself, and then the creep helping you out. But Wraith King does that already with the boys. Like, he doesn't need more. He might, you know, and then like trolls, boys on boys could be insane split push.
That's what I'm saying. Get yourself a troll summoner, buy a drums, delete anything in front of you.
But then one Scatter Blast destroys all of them, and then Terrorblade just kills you. So that might be why you can't do that kind of thing. At least it's the carry.
Yeah,
I think like an offlane Wraith King would be more open to that.
That's what I'm saying. I think
but we'll see what he does.
Was viable. But he's got Helm of the Dominator queued up, so we'll see. Like I do feel like Helm of the Dominator fits very well with Wraith King's kit. So
yeah, I think the idea is certainly interesting. You can now push 3 different things, right? Like the boys go one way, you go another way, and then you Helm Dom somewhere else. So could
เดี๋ยวผม
just
ปิด
be an insane amount of farming, like a
ปิด
Naga
บ้านม่วง
Siren
กับบ้าน
farm
แดง
without
ก่อนนะ
being an illusion
เข้าไปเจอ
hero.
กันที่บ้านเขียวนะครับ
I
ลิง
don't
ก์ที่
think
แปะไว้นะ
like you would go drums or anything
เจอกั
like
น
that
ครับ
to carry Wraith King. Don't get me wrong. I just think as an offlaner, I thought it would be a viable build.